welcome back. I missed you guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. Y'all, I have not touched these cards since the last time I touched these cards, which was for you all. So the cards are all operating in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Yes, you guys, everything is fine. Everything is fine. When I tell you it's lovely, everything is fine. We are well. Thank you so much for your compassion, support, reaching out to me, encouragement, holding light for me. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light order. What do you have for the collective? What does collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? I heard your gifts have made room. Yeah. Your gifts have made room, collective. I heard as quiet as kept, meaning it is no secret. I feel like people are having a time. I heard about, like a and then a B-O-U-T. So they're having to like struggle with the understanding of these gifts that you possess, because possibly these gifts are proving them to be what they were trying to be, which was not so. It wasn't the truth. Look at this Will card showing itself so effortlessly flipped in the shuffle. So as the wheel turns, Will's going forward. That's favor, collective. So yeah, your gifts have made room for you. People over here like scratching their head like, what? Wait, huh? Wait, what? Come again? And it's not one person, it's not two people, y'all. It's a group. It could be groups, plural, of people. Like I'm thinking ex-co-workers from 15, 20 years ago. Groups of families, of that family, that family, that family that you've connected with in the past. Like they're all like, what? And I'm hearing if this hasn't happened, like to where there's some sort of like exposure, like on a large scale, it's coming. It's coming. It's like it's little sparks, just kind of sparking off now until it's going to be the big boom, like the big combustion of what? Yeah, that's the energy, y'all. That's the energy. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get these cards together. Thank you for liking the videos. I've kind of been watching the videos myself, thinking, oh man, who is that person behind the voice? Yeah, it's like I could never recreate that if I tried. So, of course, it's Spirit speaking through me, and I'm glad to be that vessel, that willing vessel, and I will continue to do so until I can't no more. Y'all, the dog is fine. Everybody, you guys, we are good. We are so good. I think that's the longest I've ever gone without reading for you all, and I apologize, but y'all know life happens. Things take place, adjustments are needed, and they are warranted. So I have to act out of obedience. And I know that you all would understand. Here we go. Okay, text upside down. Cards flipping over in the deck, y'all. These two, I'll go and pull those out, put them on the table. Okay, on top of there. Oh, okay, that's it for us. All right, there are 4 cards that fell out on the floor. I'm gonna pick them up as they lay on the floor and put them down on the table just like they are. All right, we'll have to keep in mind these fell on the floor. I have 2 cards here, but y'all, let's go ahead and get into this Page of Pentacles. Y'all, this is, I heard the word slighted, but these are those people like, wait a minute, what? And them thinking, man, they really gave you bare bones. They really gave you like half-ass energy. Offerings. They knew they could have did more. I'm hearing committed. They knew they could have done more or given you more because they had it. But now what this is telling me is that they ain't got it. Or either you're in a position to exceed what it is that they could have given to you when you needed it in your time of need as an employee, as just, a basic family member who, could have used some assistance, a neighbor, anybody. Now they ain't got it. And they see that the tables have turned and the scales have adjusted, is the reference here. To now they're going to be asking you for it. But the thing I'm getting, collective, is you didn't, even when you needed it, you were hard up as a and you still didn't ask. But these people they're going to ask you. Number one, they want your attention. That's one. Number two, they want to fawn over you because of what they're believing of you now, what they're hearing, what they're even seeing with their own eyes, what they're hearing other people say about you. Now they're wanting to come back and be like, you know what? I always knew you were. And it's like, man, hand to the face. You know what I mean? Like, okay. What it is, collective, is that you receiving confirmation that you knew the tables would turn one day is the beautiful part. And I'm hearing explore, like you might even let this person come in your dwelling in the midst of your beautiful, loving light energy, just so they can complain, but explain, because complaining came out for a reason. So that lets me know that they're going to be telling you all about their troubles. Yeah, and how it is that, they always believed in you and they always knew that you were this and that wasn't that. And it was just, Page of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I'm hearing get ready. Yes. I'm hearing line up outside the door. Like they're looking for you at this point. They want to be in the midst of, it's giving servitude. It's giving, if you wanted to go ahead and start interviewing servants, if that was your energy, which I know it's not, but once upon a time they were looking at you as some sort of subservient energy to them. If you wanted to start interviewing, they would definitely be in line and they would be more than willing to be able to come in and apply for the position. It's called humbleness. They owe you because they trashed you. And it may not be to the extent of they just, all out wanted to be evil to you, but they could have done a lot more than I can't even get it out. They could have done a lot more to assist you or to just be available to you, period. Or just hear you out or understand you, be compassionate. And they didn't. But now guess who needs that, because the tables have turned. Guess who the shoe wearer is now? The shoe's on the other foot. Wow. We knew this was coming, Divine Collective. I mean, doesn't it always show up? Of course it does. God would never fail you. I'm hearing God's promises are yes and amen, meaning God's in agreement. So if he showed you, if not he, okay, I could say she. If God showed you what it was and what it was going to be, that's a promise. That's an agreement. It's an alignment with you. I heard dog, S-H-I-T. So like they had no consideration for you, collective, whatsoever. These are the people that are going to be lined up outside your door. It's giving fanning, it's giving standing, it's giving all of that. Can I have your autograph? I always knew that you would. Yeah. I'm being shown this is somebody who wouldn't even give you the time of day. I heard less than important. That's how they felt about you. You weren't important. This could be anybody. Like I said, ex co-worker, managers, supervisors, whatever. Like anybody who ever had no compassion for you. They had it, but they didn't show it to you. They didn't express it for you. Yeah. That line's growing outside, by the way. That's what I heard. The line is growing by the day. All right, y'all. So we got it. Let's just kind of move over to the cards that fell out on the floor. So we're looking at, I'm being drawn here to this moon card. But behind the moon card is another major arcana, and it's the world card. Huh. But they fell on the floor, you guys. Spirit, tell me about this dynamic that fell on the floor. I heard trampled. I heard a mother's love. Escapades. So I'm hearing somebody went back home. So if somebody were outcast or considered an outcast, they went back to where, I'm hearing it was all that they knew. So this is okay, I heard generational. So this is definitely family energy, to where this person could not escape their demons, is the reference. They had to go back. So those demons that they wrestled with caused them to have to go back with this world card energy. Because the moon card, I just heard the cycle's not complete. That moon card lets me know there are still illusions. There are still things that are hidden. But now it's giving like protection, like they had to go back for protection reasons and purposes. I heard coverage just now. The Hierophant landing on the floor does not make me feel good. And the Ace of Cups being on top of that, it makes me feel like I heard neglected. So this is giving me energy of somebody going back to a false preacher, prophet, out of love or the perception of come join our organization. I'm hearing all of these things, like people using the name, the word, the energy, the source of God creator under this illusion of the moon card. So disillusionment when it comes to organized religion. This person went back home, but they can't escape these demons. But they landed basically in some sort of like fire kind of energy, but it's not open fire. It's like disguised. It's disguised. This person would have been better off where they were instead of going back to where they came from, because ultimately that's where they were supposed to escape. They were supposed to, because I heard generational, they were supposed to leave all of that behind. But the way that they departed, and I'm hearing there are other circumstances that kind of set them up for failure if they would have tried to remain independent outside of this generational energy. So since they failed at that, now they're back in this, I'm hearing safe, loving, nurturing arms, but it's really giving propaganda. It's giving like fakehood, false priesthood energy is what it's giving. Yeah. So somebody didn't escape. I heard torture. They didn't escape. They had to go back. But collective, this is letting me know on the other side of that table, you got away. So I'm hearing vindicated. You were able to walk away and stay gone to where that chain was broken. Whoever this is, that chain was not broken. They just strengthened the chain. It's like 1 for the generational curse, 0 for this individual who was trying to get away. That's the score. And I'm hearing, yeah, because they were keeping score. So they were dealing with generational bondages of They can't break away from this family. We got debts to pay and we're stronger together energy. That's why they would be damned if anybody escaped. I heard torture again, escape this torture of a trauma bond sort of energy of a generational curse. They didn't make it. They get, I mean, world card energy, they stay stuck in this illusion of secrets, but it's covered with some sort of false energy of religionhood, priesthood, under some account of an umbrella of unity, love, support, compassion, but it's not real. These fell on the floor. All right. Let's see where we're going. It looks like a triangle to me here. Like, okay, so we have this happening here. Let's move to the side over here to see what's at the other end of this fake organized religion. I heard backbiter just now. I know that's a specific term. I don't use that term, but it feels like it's a religious term at that. Hold on, y'all. I got my assistant here. Hold on, y'all. Backbiter. Hold on. Come on. Why won't you listen to me? Backbiter. Okay, it's not doing the microphone thing, y'all. Sorry. I'm going to type it in. Backbiter. Oh my God. I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi, y'all. I gotta get connected to the Wi-Fi. Y'all got to do better here. Hold on. Thank you for your patience. I know some of y'all told me 2 times already what it means. So, but I want to know. Hold on. Let me sign in. Thanks for your patience. I gotta get this. Okay, take me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, here we go, y'all. Backbiter.
According to vocabulary.com, definitions of backbiter: one who attacks the reputation of another by slander or libel. Synonyms: defamer, libeler, maligner, slanderer, traducer, vilifier. Type of: depreciator, detractor, disparager, knocker.
Oh, that was a mouthful. But we are talking about attacks of one's reputation, defamation, slander. Yikes. Okay, so we got whoever that is got all that going on, and that's in their own family, and now the family is a part of this religious organization on top of that. So it's like an extended fake family, right? Okay, let's see what these two are, y'all. Okay, we got a King of Pentacles, and then we got a Nine of Wands that's opposing that energy, but they're both on the side. Spirit, tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they couldn't make it, y'all. They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. It's like they walked away and told everybody to kiss their black ass. Okay? Yeah, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. I heard street crime. So this person, because this Nine of Wands is giving me somebody who, you know, while they're walking away telling family and everybody to kiss their ass, they can't, you know, they're afraid of their own surroundings. They're afraid of, you know, what's going on around them, even with this crime energy, whatever they were into, King of Pentacles. They constantly had to watch their own back. But if they told everybody to kiss their ass, it's like, well, yeah. So who are you gonna call when you need assistance? Like, who's going to come and rescue you in your time of trouble and need? Nobody. This person was really out there on their own, thinking that they had, I heard fortitude, I'm hearing endurance, thinking that they had all of these things to be able to pull. I heard pull a caper. So that has to do with theft, robbery. Could not mean literally, but they were taking from others to be able to be this King of Pentacles. But they couldn't handle the lifestyle, is what what the understanding is. They couldn't take it. They weren't built for this. Collective, I'm hearing you're the one that was built for this. So that tells me that you possibly could be criminal minded yourself, but you use your powers for good, not evil. This person chose to use their powers for evil. But I'm hearing you could pull off some capers yourself. You could like really get down to it and figure the whole thing out if you had to. You would be like definitely the brains behind the organization, right? So this person, okay, so I'm hearing like this person, you know, they would come into contact or be in cahoots with others like themselves, but ultimately they told everyone to kiss their ass. Like everybody. This person had nothing but enemies. And with the whole theft caper energy, this means like this person, this King of Pentacles, they wanted to be independent. They wanted to be the boss. So this is someone who will come up under someone as a mentor and then try to knock that person off their block just so they could get the position. This one wanted all of the notoriety, the fame, whatever came along with, you know, this position of being this King of Pentacles in their minds. This person might have even been in tune with a lot of nemesis actors in movies. Like they may have, you know, try to act out certain things in the mirror when it came to certain actors in, you know, these caper type take over the world by myself sort of movies is what I'm getting. This person really thought that they were some sort of main character in these sort of situations of movies. They were living in a fantasy, thinking that lights, camera, action, it was going to play out like it plays out in the movies. Everything would be lovely. Everyone would be falling over them. And not only that, everyone would fear them. This is what they wanted. They wanted to be able to put some sort of fear into people, but deep down, it's like it's a little shaky little boy inside. I'm just hearing this person could not be trusted. I don't know why we're talking about this person, by the way. No idea. Just going with the energy, y'all. I heard they got into a heap of trouble. So that's a Southern term. Like that means a whole lot of trouble. They got into a heap of trouble. That's why they had to go back home. But that was the last place they should have went. But that was their only option. I should let you know. That was it. That was their only option in the whole wide world, was to go back home and become part of this fake religious organization here. So if this person never went to church before, or they were talking bad about God and talking bad about, well, if God this, then why this? You know, if they were like, that was that backbiting, that was that defamation energy that was coming out. If they were doing all of that against the creator, source, their ancestors, their bloodline, we were told, this person told everybody to kiss their black ass. Whether it be black, white, pink, peach, yellow, green, red, whatever color it is. That's what they said. And that's how they moved. So this is the one that's now sitting on the first row pew in the church. This is the one. This is the one. But they still can't be trusted. It's crazy. They still can't be trusted. But it's like now they're amongst their own sheep. Because I told you this was a fake organization anyway. They just brought in like-minded energy by way of this King of Pentacles. So they're the ones that are fresh to this camp of this fake organization here. But that was their last resort. They had nowhere else to turn. So it's like it comes along with the territory. If they go back to this family, then that's part of the agreement that they have to go to church or something like that. They have to be involved in the church. They have to, like they're being met with these ultimatums. Yeah. All right, let's move to the top of this triangle and see what's going on. Got a few cards here. At the top of the triangle, I see a Queen of Cups looking kind of important here at the hierarchy. She's feeling kind of regal here. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, Spirit. I heard in due time and in due order. So that was the line outside the door, Queen of Cups. I'm talking to you. That's the line outside your door, sweetie. You're officially at the top of this food chain of a pyramid here. And they gotta come wait in line. Look at the Page of Pentacles. Like, please, can we speak to the Queen of Cups? Yes, I used to work with her back in 2013, and I was terrible to her. Can I just please? Yeah. That's them wanting your attention, and they want to give you all their problems and troubles and ask if they can borrow $20 till tomorrow, because they ain't got it. Let's see what's behind the Queen of Cups. Got the Ten of Pentacles. That's another reason why the line is outside the door. But I said it's spreading, and these little sparks going off in these little groups of who you represent. Because obviously before they got things a little misconstrued. Because no, if this is the Son of God, then they wouldn't look like that. Talking about Jesus, right? They wouldn't look like that. They wouldn't talk like that. If they're an angel, well, where are the wings at? That was them 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, talking about you, collective. They didn't see the evidence that you are who you are. I heard, and now they want to pick a fight. But I feel like it's picking a fight to see who gets to see you first. What position in line they hold. Are they at the front of the line, or are they at the back of the line to see you? They're fighting in the line out of importance. Like, well, I've known her before you, so I should be able to be in line first to see her. They are fighting with each other outside the door to see you, Queen of Cups. What? That's pathetic. Like, you'll probably just send your assistant to go calm all that down. Tell them maybe come back tomorrow. No, you know what? Just don't come back, because yeah, you heard it. You know what it is now. But, you know, y'all gonna start some sort of fire hazard because there's too many of y'all outside my door anyway. And y'all need to go home. Just go home, is what this Queen of Cups is saying. Because they're intruders, I just heard. They basically are. Like, this is like a cycle in your life that's over with. It's done. But where are these stragglers coming from? They're coming from regret, remorse, disturbances, because maybe they're being wrestled with, you know, for how they treated you. So they want all of this to be over, or they want the nightmare to be over. So this is another reason. Maybe they're standing in line thinking that you could help fix this issue for them. They don't know why they're having to go through all these hardships right now. But all they can seem to reoccurrence-wise think about or are reminded of is how they treated you. This is why they want to come talk. I heard expectations. This is why they're hoping to reach you, or to reach out to you, or find you, or something. I'm hearing they just want the madness to end. I'm being reminded of the full moon in Scorpio, so possibly that could have something to do with the energies here now. Where these people are just wanting to just, you know, just make sure y'all are good. Like, if I ever offended you at any time, sort of energy, I'm sorry. And I'm hearing to let them break it down. You don't need to remind them of nothing. They know exactly what they did and what they could have done and didn't do. So you let them talk. This is Queen of Cups is really giving me she doesn't want to be bothered. She shouldn't be bothered by these intruders who want to come try to fix things after the fact when it's already a dead, done deal. Moving on, you know. But these are the ones that are stuck and being reminded of the position that they held in your life, that they could have did better. But their excuse is they didn't know you were a divine one. They didn't know you were a chosen one because you didn't look like it, or you didn't talk like it, or You know, you weren't perceived as that because you were this, you look like that, you didn't have this, you weren't driving that, you weren't wearing this, you weren't living there. Y'all got it, right? All right. Behind the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is you not wanting to be bothered. This is your security coming to take you out. Taking you out of this place that you are, where the line is building outside your door. Like you need security at this point to get you away from these intruders. Like you don't want to be bothered. It's over. It's done. All right, behind this energy, I remember these cards plopping out on top of these cards. These fell over in the deck, but let's continue on with this particular energy. Have a Knight of Cups reverse. So being sent away, yeah. Away from this Queen of Cups, possibly. Let's see what Nine of Swords reverse. Page of Swords reverse. This was everything that I just described. This is the one who was wanting to come in and say, you know I could have this and that. It was a little too late. The cup is reversed. Everything's spilled out. It's not worth anything. I don't know why you brought your raggedy ass over here to explain to me how it is you can't sleep. You're being reminded of me everywhere you turn and how you mistreated me, and you can't run from whatever this is chasing you because of how bad you treated me. And then the slander energy coming back up with the Page of Swords reverse. Like, yeah, you told a whole lot of lies. Yeah. Now you're having to answer to those lies. And this could possibly be this King of Pentacles. Yeah. This is the one fighting everybody outside the line, saying, well, I knew them in the most intimate way. I was the one who XYZ. So y'all move out the way. This is the one fighting everybody, position in line so they could be first to get to you. All right, these were the cards that flipped over in the deck. We have the Chariot reverse and we have the Three of Swords. So these did not want to come out, but I had to manually pull them out and place them on the table. So they can't get to you. Even if they wanted to, they won't be equipped to handle what it is that put them in the position that they're in with this Three of Swords. Not to mention connected to that Nine of Swords, that Page of Swords reverse, being a Knight of Cups reverse. Yeah, and I feel like the sore part is that you're showing up as this Queen of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. That's why they're sore. That's this King of Pentacles, because they see you got the bag. They see you're the divine one. You're the chosen one. You're the one who used your powers for good. You're the ones who humbled yourself before you had to be humbled. This person had to be humbled, but they're being sent back to the trenches, back in the trenches. The original trenches that you possibly wanted to help them escape from with this generational trauma, bondage that they ended up ultimately going back to. Chariot reverse. Yeah, Three of Swords, y'all. Those were their choices. Whatever came in that third sword, you were one, they are one, and there's a third sword there. Ultimately just put the nail in the coffin for them. They have to deal with that. But it's out of shame and embarrassment. Yeah. That they want to come back to you and ask you for assistance. But it's not anything that you can help them with, because your job is done. Your job is done. All right, collective. Nice talking with y'all again. I hope this helps.